Firstly, I would like to thank Rav Doron Peretz for sharing with us in such a profound way, sharing with us his pain and sharing with us his sacrifice, and allowing us to have a deeper understanding of how to process what we collectively have gone through in such a deep, meaningful, and profound way. Thank you, Rav Doron. I also want to thank all of our sponsors for tonight, as well as the incredible supporters, volunteers, our executive and staff, who over the past year have worked day in and day out tirelessly to allow us to have the zchut of being able to be part of helping the Jewish people in any way that we can. It's been an incredibly powerful and meaningful journey over the past year, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, all of you, many of you in this room who have been a part of the projects that we have taken upon ourselves in ways that we can help the tremendous need that the Jewish people are going through right now. Tonight we heard about the tremendous sacrifice in Mesiras Nefesh, specifically of the Peretz family, which is just one of the thousands and thousands of families that have sacrificed during this war. But amongst all of that sacrifice, amongst all of the pain that the Jewish people, the people of Israel have gone through over the past year, we have seen this light of incredible gvura, of deep pride and sacrifice of what it means to be a Jew. And it's something that is inspiring and will inspire us and our children for generations. I want to share with you a very deep and profound source that touched me during the Rosh Hashanah Tefillah. We all say in the Tefillah of Malchuyot on Rosh Hashanah, we quote the words of Elan in his bracha to the Jewish people. He says, Hashem Elohav imo utruat melech bo. It's a nation whose God is with them, but it's also a nation that has the trua of the king inside of them. What does it mean to have the trua inside of us? The Netziv Mivolozhin and Emek Davar explains that sometimes it seems astonishing. How can you understand how a soldier could run towards the battlefield with such courage without any fear? How do they do that? And he explains that inside of them, they have the Truat Melech. They have the call of the Melech inside of them that awakens them. And it's not only the soldiers, but any individual that tries to do something great, l'shem Hashem, for the Jewish people, for Shem Shamayim, lishma, anyone who takes upon themselves to be moser nefesh, it's because they have inside of them the Tuat Melech. I don't think there's been a year where we have seen so much of that Tuat Melech crying out from within our souls, that has motivated so many people, thousands and thousands and thousands of individuals and soldiers on the front lines continuously from the south to Yudav Shomron to the north, constantly fighting on our behalf. From the thousands of doctors and nurses who are moser nefesh every moment, for individuals who have given of their time and their livelihood, of everything that they have for the Jewish people. And it's because inside of all of us, we have this passion which we can describe as the Tuat Melech, the calling of a Kadosh Baruch Hu, which is deep inside of us. I want to mention 3 projects that we're taking up, that we're trying to promote in order to, in some way, continue the legacy of so many of our heroes. The first one is right now, if you haven't started yet, during the Aser Yemei Tshuva, we have a booklet called Midot of Our Heroes. And the idea is to take one midah per day during the Aser Yemei Tshuva of our heroes who sacrificed their lives, learn a little bit of that midah and try to embody it in some way. And that way, the sacrifice of our heroes will continue in our legacy as we make ourselves and our communities and our people so much better. The second project you can see on your way out downstairs is called Bizchutam. It's a project where we have an art piece, a picture of a hologram of one of the soldiers. And the concept is to purchase one of these holograms, one of these beautiful glass pictures of a chayal for the family of that chayal in Israel. And also be able to purchase one for our homes, to have in our home. And each family will be linked from Toronto to the family in Eretz Yisrael, and they will know that not only how can they commemorate their child who sacrificed so much with this piece of artwork in their home, but there's a family in Canada that has that same picture in their home and is remembering their son or their daughter every day when they walk past it. And the third is a beautiful project by the Peretz family, Shelley Peretz, Rav Doron's wife, put together. When she noticed, after hearing the stories of so many of the soldiers in Gaza who came back and said that in every single home that they went to, there was a picture of Al-Aqsa on the wall because they knew exactly what they were fighting for. And they have taken upon themselves to put a picture of the Beit HaMikdash in every single Jewish home. You can be able to get it downstairs on your way out. If there's none left at the end, we will have more and more in order so that every single home in the Jewish people have the Beit HaMikdash. And we can take this legacy of our Chayalim who know exactly what they're fighting for and continue that onwards. But I don't think that it's only about remembering. I think that when we take these projects upon us, it's in order to reach the end of instilling within ourselves that the people of Israel have sacrificed this year so much. They have sacrificed, and we've heard of the sacrifice of the Peretz family, and each and every one of the families is going through that profound pain because they've sacrificed for us. And I think that it's incumbent upon every single one of us to think about how we can sacrifice for the Jewish people. And if we become a people, an entire nation of those who sacrifice for each other, we will be able to see the fruits of that labor and the fruits of that korban for reach nichoach laHashem. It will be leratzon. It will be forgiving in a way which we'll be able to see a more beautiful, incredible time for the Jewish people and for the state of Israel. And all of our sacrifices that together we will contribute towards will lead to a greater world.